It all boils down to just 3 steps: join, shop, and redeem. Let's start with the join step, and this brings us to the final part of our club description: a private volunteer membership club. New members must be invited into the club through a current member. This is a very easy process, and since each member has their own Worldwide Shoppers Club website, they can simply register the new member through their site. In order to receive rebates, members must qualify with a small monthly membership fee and generate a minimum rebate of $10. To be standard all around the world, both of these are measured in US funds, and when a member has done this, they will be considered active and be able to receive rebates from the residual rebate pool. Regarding the small monthly fees, there are 2 types of membership. The first is a shopping member. These members' fees are $25 every 6 months, and they receive direct rebates from their shopping rather than receiving rebates from the rebate pool. The reason for this is because shopping members are primarily interested just in shopping for rebates, and not for developing a shopping group for residual rebates. A global member, however, is the member that will receive residual rebates from the pool based on their contribution to the rebate pool. Their contribution comes from the rebates they generate through their personal and group shopping. They pay a monthly fee of $25 a month. However, each month they have 3 or more active global members that they have personally invited to join the club. They will receive a 1-month fee credit. So in effect, their membership is free for any month this happens. Alright, back to rebates. All member rebates are generated by personally shopping. All members, both shopping members and global members, will receive a minimum of 50% of the rebates they generate from their personal shopping. The difference is that shopping members will receive their 50% from their personally generated shopping rebates directly without going through the pool, while the global members will receive these rebates from the rebate pool as part of the club's residual rebate system. As the arrow shows, shopping members must be introduced and connected to a global member. The remaining balance of any direct rebates not received by the shopping member goes into the rebate pool through the global member and counts as part of the global member's personal shopping rebates. So now the minimum a global member can receive is at least 50% of both their personal shopping rebates and the remaining balance from their shopping members' rebates. As you'll see, this will also be important for determining the amount of residual rebates received by the global member from their shopping group, and also for the creation of large rebates. Those rebates over $60 that are enhancements and will benefit all of the members. Just before moving on, I want to point out that in the future, just like in this slide, when we refer to shopping members, we will color code them green, and global members will be blue. Alright, now that we've seen how members can join, let's just skip over shop and go right to redeem. We'll take a quick look at the residual rebate system and see how it works. Overall, residual rebates are distributed to the members by their contribution to the growth of the club, and this contribution is measured by 3 factors. First is the amount of personal shopping rebate generated by the active member. The second measure of contribution is the size of the shopping group developed by the active member, and what we're showing on the right here are milestones that could represent the size of a member's shopping group. The third measure then is the amount of rebates generated by the entirety of the global active member shopping group. Now, with that overview, let's get into some specifics. As we've already mentioned, all member rebates are generated by personally shopping. So what we're talking about here is how one gets into each one of the subpools. So let's start with shopping members. Just remember they receive direct shopping rebates, and that's because they're only interested in shopping. They're not interested in developing a shopping group. And in fact, they can't develop a shopping group. So they receive 50% of the rebates they generate shopping, and they receive it directly without going into the global rebate pool. So let's use for example a shopping member generating $20 of rebates. Well, 50% of that would be that they would receive directly $10. Now shopping members can refer other shopping members. So if they do refer someone, and again that would be someone else just interested in shopping, they will receive a direct rebate of 25% of the shopping member they referred. And if that person also referred another shopping member, the first shopping member will receive 15% direct rebate from their second connection shopping member. So in this case, if we had one who introduced one, they would get $10 for themselves, $5 for the first connection, and $3 on the second connection for a total of $18 generated rebates. So you can see that we've set aside 90% to be available for the direct rebates for the shopping members. Now just to show you that this could be expanded, let's suppose this shopping member actually invited 2 other shopping members who also invited 2. Well, they would still receive their $10 50%. They would also receive another $10 for the 25% for their first connection, and then $12 for the 15% on the second connection. So this would now increase their total direct rebates to $32. Now how will this help the global member? Well, the global member is interested in developing a shopping group. all of their rebates go to the global pool. This includes 100% of the rebates and the balance, or whatever is left over from their shopping members' direct rebates. So let's do another example of a global member generating $20 of rebates, and as we've just said, all of that goes to the pool, so $20 would go to the pool. Now they brought on their shopping members, which we've already seen, so they're going to receive a balance of what was not distributed directly to their shopping member. This would be 50% from the shopping member they introduced to the club, and 25% from their shopping member's first connection, and 10% from their shopping member's second connection. They would receive $10 from their shopping member, $5 from their first connection, $2 from the second connection, for a total of $37. Now just like before, they don't have to stay with one shopping member, so we're going to use a similar example. Let's suppose they have two shopping members who also had two who had two. In that case, they would get their own $20. Now they would receive $20 from their personal shopping members, an extra $20 from their first connection, and an extra $16 from the second connection, for a total of $76. All of this is going to the global pool. All of this is qualifying the global member into the subpools. And actually, since that's over $60, it's considered a large rebate, putting some enhancement dollars into the global pool for the benefit of all of the members. Let's go over a few months to be sure we've locked in how this works. First, as a note, all you have to do is shop naturally and be conscious of the many goods and services offered by your local community merchants and service providers. Whenever you can, when you're looking for something, just buy from a Worldwide Shoppers Club merchant. To demonstrate, let's go through a 3-month cycle just to show you how all this works with a global member who also has some shopping members. Remember, to identify activity, we'll use green for the shopping members and blue for the global member. We'll also color code each month. Now this first month is going to be light blue. What we're going to do here is generate rebates into the global pool for the global member. Remember, the global member's personally shopping rebates go directly to the pool, and the shopping member's personally shopping rebates balance goes to the pool through the global member after the shopping member receives their direct rebates. So in these examples, when I refer to the amounts of shopping member rebates generated to the pool, it is after their direct rebates. Let's suppose a global member goes out and buys something from a florist and gets a $10 rebate. Then they go and get a massage for another $10 rebate. Then one of their shopping members purchases a travel item that generates another $10 rebate in the pool. Then they generate another $10 rebate on hobbies. When we pull all of that together at the end of the month, you'll see that there's $40 that went into the global rebate pool. So what that would do is put $40 into the pool and $0 into the enhancement side of things. Let's go into the next month, month 2, which we're going to have here as red. First of all, they go out and they buy some pet supplies for a $10 rebate. Then they have to get their computer fixed for another $20 rebate. Now some of their shopping members went out to the pharmacy and generated $15 worth of rebates into the global pool. Also, shopping members got $10 in gift cards, and finally a shopping member went to the chiropractor and generated another $10 rebate that went into the pool. When we bring that together for the month, there was $65 generated by the team into the global pool for the global member. Now that would put them into the $50 pool and add anything over $60 or $5 to the enhancement pool to increase everybody's rebates. Alright, one last month here in orange. We have the global member, and they did a big renovation job on their home and got $60 worth of rebates. They also hired a marketing consultant for a $10 rebate and got some printing done for an extra $15 in rebates. During the month, their shopping members generated to the pool $10 in rebates for cleaning and $25 by going to restaurants. This total for the month, $120 generated into the global rebate pool. Once again, this put the global member in the $50 pool and adds $60 into the $60 plus enhancement pool to increase everybody's rebates, including their own.